Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks.
The Captain Talk Flicks.
Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks. Movies, TV, sports, flicks.
The Captain Talk Flicks.
Welcome to the Captain Talk Flicks podcast. I'm your host, the Captain Cortez, aka Mr. Love, and this is where we talk flicks. I welcome the podcast where me, the Captain, talks about movies, TV, sports, flicks, anything you see on the tube or screen. I like to get here and give my unique perspective, because after 46 years of being on planet Earth, I've developed a unique perspective about these movies, TV, sports, and flicks, and I'd like to get here and tell you about it, because just maybe you care. And according to the stats, looks like you do care. I want to give a big shout out to the Philippines. Got some plays over in the Philippines this past week. Gracias, gratitude, todo raba, in Philippines. I saw that picture of that cake that went viral over in the Philippines. Heard it was viral on social medias over there. It's a picture of a cake. You know how on a birthday cake you might say happy birthday to somebody? Well, this cake had writing all over the cake. I'd never seen a cake with so much writing on it in my life. There was like a book on top of their cake. It was craziness. It's a very cool cake. I would like to eat that. So I saw that news story. Very cool. I know you guys are cool in the Philippines. One of my best buds is a Filipino. She's so cool. I love her so much. So many thanks for listening. Gracias, gratitude. And just FYI, back then was school to be a radio DJ. I never got a job. And I think I never got a job because I just didn't have the power. If I would have had more power, maybe that would have enabled me to become a world famous radio DJ. But I didn't. And it allowed me to become the greatest podcast in the Matrix. Something to debate, might be true, might not be true, but I said it on the internet. So it's gotta be true, right? Because everything on the internet is facts, not facts, true, false, propaganda, fake news, the Matrix, cakes, suckers, candy, ice cream, water, pop, soda, kombucha, milk, leche, orange juice, naranja. I don't know. I didn't make the internet. Ask the people that made the internet. So when you're online, just be aware, just watch out. Anyways, I can ramble all day, but I won't. Let's get right into the podcast. But first, a word from our sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of year again. It's the time to start buying presents, right? You got to get presents. You got to get presents for your mom, your dad, your cousin, your brother, your sister, your grandma, your boss, your manager, your teacher, your professor, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your significant other, your side piece, your main squeeze, your homeboy, your home biscuit, your dog, your horse, your cat, your snake, your spider, your pet hamster, right? Like all these people need gifts, right? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But if you do want to buy these people gifts, we got some unique gifts for you over the existing Fiction Zazzle store. Guaranteed you'll find some gifts here that you won't find nowhere else. And when you give them the gifts, they will love it and everything will be right with the world. And maybe you get some nookie out of it as well. So there's, I put the link to the existing Fiction Zazzle store. Check it out. Now let's get on the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back once again. And I survived Black Friday. I dared to go out during Black Friday. I went to the stores. I was in the stores during Black Friday. And it was absolute mayhem and chaos. Everywhere you look, people walking all over the place. People over there, people over here. Aquí, ahí, they're everywhere. People all over the place. Buying TVs. They always buying TVs. Every holiday season, Black Friday, TVs are getting bought. And that's cool to the captain because you're the captain. Captain is always talking about flicks. And TV's a big part of that. So the people in the stores are buying all types of TVs. They're buying shirts. They're buying DVDs, Blu-rays. You know, they're buying video game systems. They're buying candles. They're buying like t-shirts. They're buying like microwaves. They're buying slow cookers. They're buying shoes. They're buying sandals. They're buying turkeys. They're buying mashed potatoes. They're buying green beans. They're buying corn. They're buying sweets. They're buying cupcakes. They're buying cakes. They're buying pens and pencils. They're buying all types of stuff. Black Friday is a day of deals. So I dare to go out and get me some deals. You know, the captain's all about the deals and coupons and saving money. I did a song called Coupons. That's how dedicated I am to saving money. So anyways, I made it. I survived Black Friday. I should get a t-shirt that says, I survived Black Friday. So yeah, I was out in the crowds, seeing the people, seeing my fellow brothers and sisters spend money, bro. They were spending all types of dough. So very cool. So yeah, I survived Black Friday. But now it's time to get into the podcast. So this week, I want to talk about my favorite franchise on planet Earth. My favorite franchise in the cosmos. And if you've been here before, you know what that is. But if this is your first time hearing me, let me tell you what my favorite franchise is. My favorite franchise in the cosmos is the one and only Star Trek. Yes, you know Star Trek. Beam me up, Scotty. Live long and prosper. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one. So anyways, that's my favorite franchise, and I'm going to talk about that this week. But before I do, a couple things. First of all, there will be spoilers. And second of all, I do own some shares in the parent company of Star Trek. So I want to be completely clear and transparent to let you know I do own a little bit of Star Trek. So now that I told you that, let's get into Star Trek. So this week, I watched Star Trek Prodigy Masquerade. And let me tell you this. This episode was phenomenal. I know I say it every week, but they just keep bringing the heat. Every week, this animation, this animator's cartoon, this show just gets better. Just when I thought it couldn't get any better, it gets better every week. It's just superb. Every week I'm like, this is great. It's entertaining. There's lessons to be learned. It's funny. It's got everything you could ever want in a TV show. I'm a grown 46-year-old dude watching a cartoon that is geared towards kids. This is made for kids. Let's be completely real about it. But it doesn't matter. It is so much fun. It is so cool. It makes me feel young again. It's beautiful. I love it. It was a great episode. So many cool things happening. So much going on. So many Easter eggs. So much to talk about. But I'm going to do what I normally do when it comes to these Star Trek shows and find a certain part of the show that I want to go just a little bit deeper into. Because let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. As I watched this episode, I saw the mirror right away. I saw the mirror of myself right away. Right then I said, yeah, I've been there. I felt those feelings before. So let's get right into it. Let's go deep like a Navy SEAL. So last episode, it seems the Prodigy crew may have picked up another crew member. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like they might have added onto their crew. Another guy. They found some dude on some planets last episode, and now he's on the ship with them. He's hanging out. He's doing work. He's the new guy. And guess what? Everybody loves him. He's fantastic. He's great. He's awesome. Everybody loves hanging out with him. He's a great person. He's awesome. He's so cool. He's a cool cat. Very cool. Everybody loves him. Everybody except good old Dal. Dal, you know Dal? You know Dal, the captain of the ship? Dal, you know, the purple guy? Yeah, he's a little jealous, just a little bit. Slightly jealous, slightly envious, right? And when I seen that in the show, it reminded me of being back in, I think, middle school. I'm going to take my mind back to middle school because it reminded me of middle school. And let me be completely real here. I'm going to be real, honest, and open. Let's go deep. I'm going deep. Go deep inside the captain's mind. Let's go. Because maybe you experienced as well in the past, or maybe you experience it now. I don't know. We're going to go there. Let's go. So back in the day, middle school. You know, every now and then, new kids would join the school. You know, new kids would come to the school. They come to the class. New kids would show up. You'd be in school with the same school people over and over again for years upon years. And every now and then some new kids will come into the school. New kids in the class come from some other school or from some other state. Who knows where they came from? Doesn't even matter where they came from. They're just new. And they come in there. And you've been in the same school for so long. And you talk to all these people for so long. And you know these people, you know them all, whatever. And then some kid comes in. And just immediately, like, and so quickly, so fast, immediately. Everybody likes the kid. Kid's so cool, everybody likes him. He's so cool, all the women like him, the guys, everybody loving him. And then you just sitting over there looking like, man, I've been here forever. They don't like me like that. I'm slightly jealous. Be completely real with you guys. As a kid in middle school, there was moments in time when I felt that way. Be completely real. And seeing Star Trek Prodigy kind of reminded me of that. I was like, I remember that. I remember back in middle school, seeing a new kid come in, he's so cool, dresses so cool, all the people love me, so cool. And I'm like, I'm not cool like that. Come on, what's happening here? There's something wrong, bro. And so, the younger self, me, would be like, what do I need to do to become cool? Oh, maybe I need to buy these shoes. Maybe I need to buy this shirt, wear this jacket, comb my hair a certain way, or whatever, right? That's where my mind was at back as a youthful person. You know, when I was young, didn't have a whole lot of guidance maybe that was needed, or didn't have any elders maybe schooling me to not think that way, but that's where the mind went. And so a moment in time I felt that. And so seeing Dow look at the way he looked at the new crew member, kind of like, yeah, I've been there before. And in the episode, Dow has the option to genetically enhance himself, right? And so seeing the guy on the ship so cool and all this, it made him want to genetically enhance himself so he could feel more adequate, so he could be cool like that guy. It's the same thing that I was going through when I was young. Like, oh, let me buy these shoes. That'll make me more cool. Let me buy this jacket. Wear my hair like this. You know, wear this, buy this, say this to be more cool, quotation marks. And Dow does the same thing. He's like, I'm gonna get the genetic enhancements. It's gonna make me cool like that guy. But the lesson of the episode and the lesson of life that I've learned, that you can't buy your way to coolness. You can't buy the shoes to be cool, or buy the hat, or buy the genetic enhancement. That's not how it works, right? And seeing the other guy be cool is not a threat to you being cool, right? You can be cool all day. There could be multiple cool people in the same space. There is no monopoly on coolness, right? That's the facts, right? When you are comfortable with yourself, nothing else matters. Nobody else matters. When you're totally comfortable and confident with yourself, none of that matters. No, there's no amount of coolness out there that's gonna waver you off your coolness factor, right? When you get older, you come to realize that none of that matters, right? It does not matter. It's irrelevant. But in the episode, Dow learns that. Dow's like, bro, I don't need these enhancements. What I need these for? I'm Dow, bro. I'm cool. Dow was jealous for a moment, but then he woke and realized, with a little bit of help from his friends, like, nah, bro, you're cool just the way you are. You're cool. We love you. You're awesome. Don't worry about that guy. You're good, right? And Dow remembers and awakes. He's like, yeah, I am cool. He didn't say that, but you could tell. He's like, yeah, I know. So the lesson from the show is this. When you're walking around on planet Earth, there's going to be a lot of other human beings, and you're going to be in a lot of spaces. And sometimes the perception might be that maybe someone is cooler than you, better than you, or whatever terminology you want to use, right? The whole comparison thing will eat at your mind all day, right? So do not spend time comparing yourself with anything else or anybody else. It's just a waste of time, bro. Just be who you are, do what you do, and you'll be all right. I mean, that's the lesson, man. That's the truth, right? There's no time to waste comparing to this or that, whether it's in your real life or it's on the gram or it's on TikTok or it's Twitter or it's Facebook. Like I've said in these podcasts before, the pool of people, individuals you compare yourself with back in my day was small. But with the internet, now you can compare yourself to millions of people, right? Oh, they're better than me because of this. They have this, they look like this, they do this, or whatever. It's a waste of time. Just be yourself, keep doing what you're doing, and you will thrive and be dope. Guaranteed. Because like I say on these podcasts all the time, what you think, what you say, what you speak are very, very, very important. These are some of the most important things in your life. There's a lot of people, entities, things out there trying to move your mind in certain directions, to think certain ways, certain beliefs, right? This has been the running theme of these podcasts over and over again. Because the power of what you think and what you say is very powerful. So be aware of this. So if you're sitting there thinking about the cool kid coming to the school and comparing yourself to the cool kid, change those thoughts. Take those thoughts, change them to something else. Focus on thoughts that are going to level you up and make you prosperous, grow you, improve you. Comparing yourself to some cool kid, it's a waste of time, bro. The power of thinking, talk, and thoughts and mind is very powerful. Make sure you're always pruning and preening that mental feed. It's very important to say it over and over again. And when you see the cool kid in the school, who cares? It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Because we're able to change that thought. Little envy, jealousy come up, change that thought to something else. Move it elsewhere. You know, you can move your thoughts like a steering wheel. I used to not believe that, but it's true. I do it all the time. Just drive your thoughts somewhere else. Put them somewhere else. Think about something else. That is the way. So anyways, that's what seeing the episode made me think about. Seeing these episodes make my mind go to interesting places. And what's crazy about it? This is a kid's cartoon. This is a kid's cartoon In my mind, went all there with a kid's cartoon. And to be completely honest, this kid's cartoon has been bringing a lot of interesting thoughts out for me. Even more so than like the real shows. Like, it's very crazy how that worked. The writers are really connecting me on this show. It's great. All Star Trek is great. There's all types of lessons if you're looking for them, like I say all the time. So anyways, if you've not seen Star Trek Prodigy, go check it out. If you've not seen any Star Trek, go watch any series, any show. Doesn't matter what year it came out. Doesn't matter when. Doesn't matter which. Doesn't matter what captain. Doesn't matter what show. Check them out. They're all superb or great in their own way. All of them. Every single one. So yeah, Star Trek Prodigy was dope. Check it out. And until next time, we'll see you. I'm not out there sweating for 3 hours every day just to find out what it feels like to sweat. Michael Jordan. Until next time, it's Captain Peace.
The Captain Talks Flicks.